The human papillomavirus, HPV for short, is a group of over 100 types that infect people. Most of these types produce warts that affect the skin of hands or feet. But about 40 of these types affect the genitals. Some type of genital HPV are low risk and can cause warts in genitals of both women and men. Rarely, this HPVs can also cause papillomas inside the mouth and throat. Other types of HPV are high risk. They can lead to cancer in the lower end of the uterus, also known as cervix. The HPV infection spreads from person to person by skin to skin or sexual contact. The infection begins when the HPV virus enters the lower part of the woman's uterus, also known as cervix. Then, the virus infects the bottom layer of the cervical cells. As these cells divide, the virus makes copies of itself. Eventually, the virus reaches the top layers, releasing the virus which can infect other cells. HPV infection may not cause symptoms. There is no cure for HPV infection. However, it may be treatable when diagnosed at an early stage. Routine Pap tests and other types of screening can provide an early diagnosis. If cancer develops, measures can be taken to treat it or prevent it from developing. During the screening cytology or Pap smear test, your healthcare provider will obtain a sample of the cervical cells. The sample is stained using the Papa-Nicolau procedure and then carefully examined under the microscope by the pathologist. The microscopic examination is done meticulously, one field at a time. The pathologist looks for cells showing the morphologic characteristics of HPV infection. In addition, a second test can detect the virus genetic material from high-risk HPV. Based on the test results, your healthcare provider will recommend the appropriate treatment based on your age, your medical history, and the screening cytology test results. Even though there is no cure for the HPV infection, the HPV vaccine can help protect against the most common types of HPV that are responsible for the majority of HPV-related cancers and diseases. For more information, talk to your healthcare professional.